Hello YouTube friends and welcome to my channel. So in this video I will show you an unboxing and first look of the Gerber fuse. Drum roll please. Gerber is entering the ultra low budget inexpensive knife arena with this model. Even that the MSRP is around $40. This is a $17.99 or around 20 euros priced knife here in Europe. The model fuse, the model number is 30-001874. There is also another number, but I don't know what the number is, maybe catalog number, so if you like, pause it and check it out. Of course, these are not made in the USA, these are made in China to keep the price point even affordable. And let's check it out. So inside the standardized box we have a shell, silica packet, and some warranty informations in Russian. What's going on here? So they are definitely targeting the whole world. Hungarian, Korean. This is the first time I see an American company putting those languages on paper. Really nice, fresh air of experience. So now let's see what we are getting at this price point. I was really intrigued that what will a knife look like, how it will feel at this price point. We are getting really low on the price point, and I must say they definitely are giving us really a nice design. Probably there are a couple of knives that look similar. No specific name comes to mind, but probably you did saw this blade configuration, shape, and also handle shape from companies like Kershaw and a couple of more. But that is not the point here. We are getting in one of those territories. Back in a couple of days ago, I had a conversation with one of my friends that we are getting so many knives released every other month that we are entering the stage or era when everything will look similar to something, of course, because everything was somebody may say everything was invented, and yeah, but not digress, let me give you the specification really quickly. We have an overall length of 19.5 centimeters, that is 7.7 inches, so almost 20, which will be my EDC sweet spot, but yeah, it is what it is. Blade length 8.5 centimeters, 3.4 inches, blade width 2.4 centimeters, 0.9 inches, blade thickness 2.2 millimeters or 0.08 inches, handle length 11 centimeters, 4.3 inches, with a thickness of 1 centimeter or 0.4 inches, that is without measuring the pocket clip, of course. So now let's talk about the materials. At this price point, it is bound to be somewhere where they had to save the money. So the blade is made out of 7CR 17 MOE, so a little bit less on the steel. And of course, we are not getting any kind of G10 or not even micarta. We are getting GRN, which is GFN, which is glass fiber nylon, so something like that. Basically, this is a plastic which is enhanced with glass particles. Good point, in my opinion, to give that knife better stability or sturdiness. They went with the nested steel liner construction. Let me check if they are skeletonized. No, they are not, so that also saves some money. And injection molding, of course, is how to save money in a big scope of production. The blade has a acid stonewashed finish, which I really like. On the one side we have the model number So here is also the number which was on the box, which is not the model number, but it is one number. And on the other side we have the Gerber's logo right there. So for the lock we have a liner lock. Opening method is via thumb studs, and the pivot assembly, it rides on bronze washers. So you definitely have to flick it out or slow roll it, or use some kind of lubrication, because it is a little bit stiff. But if you use your wrist, then it should be okay. But then of course keep in mind that sometimes with these inexpensive Chinese knives, you can get a really crunchy liner lock engagement. That is not a problem in my opinion, because it will wear down a little bit, and I rather have a crunchy liner lock than failing on me. So that is that. But keep in mind, this is not super smooth. If you are looking for something like drop shotty action, no, you will not get it. There is also a significant strength of the detent. I can really have to overcome it. So this is deliberate opening. So yeah, someone might say that is a downside. Yes, for some definitely could be. But if you are looking at that price point, then I will not give it a minus point for that. But it is something that has to be talked about to not mislead anybody. Okay, as far as pocket clip goes, you can see there we are getting a really nicely designed deep carry pocket clip with medium to soft stiffness. I appreciate that, because since this is a EDC knife, you don't want something that will tear up your pocket. But since we have smooth finishing on the button, should be no problem there. Another thing, I don't know what's going on with all these screws. Maybe it is because the liner is partial. It is not completely filling out the insides of the scale, so they had to move it some way around. And then of course the pocket clip is screwed in the plastic. Maybe there are some kind of rivets inside, so I don't know. Definitely they had to engineer around it. The knife on the scale has also some kind of inlay. I could not find what it is. Maybe some kind of metal, or maybe just some kind of laser image printed on some piece of steel sheet. Everything here is magnetic, so I cannot ascertain if it is some kind of plating, or maybe some kind of aluminum scale. But yeah, at around this price point, I would not expect anything fancy. As far as overall design goes, they really made it really nice there with this construction here. So now let's see the sharpness. Of course, really nice and sharp, really functional drop point profile. So this will be excellent at opening packages, and of course cutting up your fruit or vegetables, or just preparing some quick meal, or slicing in half a croissant if you would like to share with your colleague at work. So yeah. Now let's also check out the strength of the lock, since I am talking about strength of the lock, and I did not test it if it is good enough. Oh, and we have a failure, Let's try once again. Now it looks okay. knife looks okay. So maybe I did not open it completely at the first time, but it's nice and sturdy and no blade play whatsoever. So yeah. Okay, now let's see the pocket profile really quickly. And it is a really nice true deep carry design with this acid washed finishing on the pocket clip. It will not be screaming at everybody around you that I have a knife, I have a knife. No. As far as weight goes, we have 80.2 grams or 2.8 ounces. So this is a really nice and lightweight, somewhere around the bug out territory. So now, before we are getting in the size comparisons, let me talk also the variants. Currently there are only two variants available. One is this full tactical stealth black configuration. Second one is with a green glass-filled reinforced nylon handle and stone-washed blade finish. Not the black stonewash or acid stonewash, but standard stonewashing. So two options, really good to have. The price is also right, in my opinion, if you don't have, let's say, the money for a bug out. Then of course this is a really nice, inexpensive, somewhat similar design, which could function very similarly. You have a really nice straight neutral handle configuration, good for all sizes of hands. Functional drop point, a little bit more pointier than the bug out, but yeah. Now let's see what is out there currently in this price point, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less. So firstly, let me put out a American Legend, which is of course the Slim Ranger from Buck Knives, made in USA. So the price is, don't quote me on that, but if I'm remembering correctly, around $25, maybe something less, something more. Then of course another American company, the Ontario Earth Company, does produce or did release the Camp series, and in the Camp series you have the few color options. So this is the Midnight, is it? Yeah, this is the Midnight EDC, called Midnight EDC, and yeah, the MSRP is the same as the price, around let's say around $15, but usually this can be had around 10. So even if you don't want to invest $17.99 around this, then you can track down one of these. If you don't mind, you are getting a backlog and a clip point profile blade, then check it out. It will be a little bit smaller, but yeah, this is a excellent smaller EDC knife for just the price you can beat at around $10. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how they are making these, but I hope they will still produce this, because it is a excellent EDC at this price point. Okay, now let's continue. Here is another buck, the Sprint Pro. Then let's continue with the Paramilitary 2. CVV Elementum and QSP Penguin, both excellent or medium to smaller sized EDC knives. Highly recommend. These have now cult following, so many different configurations with different materials on the handle scales and also on the blade, so check them out. small griptilian from Benchmade. Here's also the full-size Benchmade griptilian. Kaiserberg Lighter 2, also excellent EDC knife with so many different options out there. The 940 is probably one of the most iconic. If I'm not talking about the Griptilian EDC knives from Benchmade, and one of my favorite Osborne designs. This is the Spyderco Delica, another venerable, beautiful EDC design. Something older, but still very popular, the Kershaw Leak. If you are looking for something maybe even a little bit more pointier, then check out the different versions of the Leak. But since it's a USA made knife, you will definitely pay much more than on the Gerber Fuse. Now let's see the Rough Rider Peanut, red model 1. Let me grab also the red model 2. Since I have it here and always forget to use it, here is a Sharpie permanent marker, and let's close it down with the K-Bar Dojo Folding Hunter, of course. Since this is another really well-made, excellent, inexpensive EDC, also around $25 to $30 mark. In the same category with these, I would suggest to, if you don't like the design, or maybe don't like the things that I mentioned in this video, then check out these three. They are really well made knives, and they will serve you really well. Okay, so with that being said, this was the Gerber Fuse. If you have any questions, please leave comments down below. I'm more than happy to reply as soon as I can, of course. If you're a subscriber, thank you very much. Big thumbs up to you. And if you are not a subscriber, then please consider subscribing to not miss any future videos. With that being said, wish you a wonderful day, and hope to see you soon. Bye.